Okay, Manny. Who are we probing today? Oh, come on, Manny. You said I could probe somebody.
Hey, welcome to UFO Report number 49. I am Manny Moonraker, your hostess with the mostest. And today we have a particular article that might make some of you guys kind of six-figure rich. Because it turns out that there is someone on tour in Australia from America, the United States of America, who is offering, again, 100,000 smackaroos if you have convincing evidence that UFOs are from 4.24. That's right, folks. James Fox, who is a producer, director / writer who produced documentaries such as I Know What I Saw and Out of the Blue, which is pretty popular among UFO buffs, is offering 100 G's. He apparently is right now on tour in Australia, and this article is actually being published by news.com.au. The title of the article is An American UFO Hunter is investigating a possible sighting in Australia and is offering $100,000 for credible evidence. The particular incident that this individual is investigating in Australia is the 1966 Westall incident, where around 200 students and faculty of a high school apparently witnessed a UFO. The reason why he's there, the reason why he's looking for this particular incident, is because it is rumored that there is an actual photo somewhere in Australia of this particular UFO. But the $100,000 is open in general to anyone that can prove through evidence such as pictures and so forth, or even physical evidence, that what they have recorded or documented is really a UFO from 4.24. It's a pretty long article and it's pretty cool, because apparently he's working on an upcoming documentary. And in that documentary, we see the resurgence, apparently, of Mr. Podesta. You know him from the campaign recently. Apparently, in this particular documentary, Podesta comes out and acknowledges the stigma related to people who talk about and try to investigate UFOs. And he makes it clear in the documentary that the reason why he wants to become active in this and why he was pushing Hillary Clinton to make this part of her, not only her campaign, but a potential presidency. Apparently Podesta is going to say during this documentary that individuals at his level should be able to push the agenda forward and get some kind of resolution for those that have experienced UFOs and who have an interest in what basically is the unexplained. Fox is actually trying to appeal with this $100,000, specifically in a way aiming this towards government officials and people who are employees of the government. So not necessarily just officials, but also folks in the military and things like that. Because he says that part of this grand mystery has to do with the fact that there are so many secrets being kept by governments. And he's hoping that individuals who have had experiences with this phenomena, or who might have snuck a photo or had some kind of evidence that maybe they shouldn't have, would come forward for 100 G's and present that to him. He says he's going to protect the identity of the individuals that report this no matter what. So you can come away, if you have good evidence, with $100,000, and the people that will probably hold you up for ransom are not going to know it was you. But if it is the government, I have a feeling one way or another they're going to track you down. But I don't want to keep anyone from getting their money. So since offering the $100,000, Fox has indicated that he has interviewed some military men and women that have offered bits of evidence such as radar information, photos of landing gear, and some other things that have never really surfaced anywhere. But he's scrutinizing these things very meticulously, and apparently he does have some kind of physical evidence out of Roswell that he has a physicist studying right now at the moment to see if it's a real deal. Now the 100,000 is not coming just from Fox. He says he does have some backers, apparently two, that put up some of this money, but he's not able to reveal who they are. And it's not the first time that he's made this offer. Back in 2013, he made an offer of $100,000 relating to UFO crop circles. At that point, he was looking to see if anyone had real evidence that the crop circles were being created by entities from 4.24. So listen, I mean, it's a great story. A lot of times money talks, but is the stigma related to UFOs, ETs, and all that good stuff much greater than putting 100 G's in your pocket and walking away without anyone even knowing that you were the one who provided the evidence? You know, it's a hard decision to really make, I think. Because if you have a job and you're making, $70,000 a year, is $100,000 really going to move you? So anyway, he's in Australia. He's hot on the trail of that picture, and apparently him and his people are talking to an individual that says that they are aware of an individual that took a photograph of something that was similar to what was reported in Westall back in '66, a day or two prior to when the high school students actually saw the UFO. So he's getting ready to meet with him shortly while he's doing his tour in Australia. And by the way, if you want to go ahead and submit your evidence, let me know if you actually do it and what kind of response you receive back from, Team Fox. It'll be fascinating to know if they at least will provide some kind of feedback as to why they feel that what you're submitting did not make the cut for 100 G's. So the link for the article is in the description. Check it out. It's pretty cool. They also have some references to the Cassini spacecraft, which is going to be plummeted into Saturn tomorrow. Or Friday, in case you're listening on Friday.
Hey, this is Jerome, and from planet Earth, you're listening to the UFO Buster radio show right here.
So this next story is a short one. It really doesn't have to do directly with any UFO sightings. But apparently, there is a individual in the UK that is playing for the Burnley football club, which is the home of the Clarets. This individual came on the scene recently and kind of shut down the other team from scoring. He is a goalie. And apparently it's been doing its circles throughout social media because many people decided to tweet Nick Pope and asking him if he had a second career in soccer. It turns out that the keeper or the new goalie that made this incredible appearance at this game is a 25-year-old who's named Nick Pope. So the Twitter sphere went absolutely bananas when they heard that Nick Pope was out there playing professional soccer. So they started to tweet him. Of course, he tweeted back saying that no, he didn't have a second career as a goalkeeper for Burnley FC. Which, of course, this went beyond ufology because some of the Burnley fans actually asked Nick Pope to come and visit one of the games because apparently they believe that the town is filled with plenty of extraterrestrials. And listen, I'm sure Nick Pope, if that's the case, he will be there in a heartbeat. Any ETs that come their way or opposition to the Burnley team, he will probably take out the neuralizer and probe them. So listen, if you haven't done it yet, check out UFO Buster Radio on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. There's plenty of places out there you can join. On Saturday, I'm going to post the interviews that we will have on here the next 3 Sundays in the UBR Truth Seekers Facebook group. So Saturday I will post it on there. I'll have a little bio for each one. There's some great topics that are coming up. So check it out. Be there or be square. And if you really feel like you're enjoying the podcast, feel free to share it. Tell somebody. Because paying it forward is what it's all about. Adios.